spiritual vibration.
We always like come in with the dub. Yeah, man, the dub. So, only for things to talk about as usual. And make we start off with this one. Because, you know, so everything that we see, them do America and everywhere else, we just follow it. So, here where we start follow now. You see the pit bull business, that is the thing now. That's what we take up now. So, a few days ago, a lady was walking down the street in Halfway Tree. And for those outside of Jamaica, Halfway Tree is a section of what we call Kingston. And you know them have the security guards with the dogs. Well, the dog bite the woman. And of course the dog was a pit bull. Now, pit bull is banned in some countries. But no. Lots of the things that is banned, them have certain kind of birth control that ban. No man, we take that. Certain kind of thing to spray your yard and cut down the grass and all them something, we take that. Certain kind of fertilizer and them something that ban, no man, we take that. So the latest one where we take now that ban in next place is pitbull. But a next man said that he passed the same place already and the same pitbull dog rush him. Me wanna know when since dog becomes such an important thing in Jamaica. It's the first time? Dog did name dog. Dog was a dog. Something will stay outside and make sure it's him bark. And if him can't bark and make people, so people come in and not use fame, because that is what a dog is supposed to do. Bark and make people know. But you have some people, right now, dog turn smutty. People are going out to different places and who them carrying? Them carrying the dog. And you see all these little poodles, and then put all jewelry around the poodle, put on clothes on the poodle, and you have so much people starving out. Well, so them say people starving all over the world, and you have hungry belly people. You have some people that can't even find food to feed themselves. But guess what? Them make sure them dog eat. What is this though? What is this really coming on with? Everything that is foreign, we have to take it up. People all walk with little poodle in a them handbag. Just like what you see when you turn on TV and you look on them something there so. Dog is no longer a dog. Dog is smutty. But this pit bull thing is a very serious thing, you know. It's a very serious thing. Alright, make we move on. So, some things we should take from America and some things we not to take. You see, obesity. And for those of you who are obese, but you don't know what name obesity, it means that you're too fat. You're too fat. So, them now calling that a disease. A disease. And the latest I just saw in the paper there that is 70% of Bermudans are too fat. Now I use the word obese. And I think it is the same amount of people in Jamaica. Now hear what the too fat business and the obesity business do now. It weighing down the healthcare system. You see the healthcare system? I don't know how someone are going to manage, you know. Because you see with that IMF, them user fee business will soon come off, you know. So what are you going to choose to live a healthy lifestyle? Or you're going to put yourself in a debt now for go buy the medicine that from all the different sickness where you get from you being too fat. Wake up. And the need for wake up. You can't go on like that. You're putting yourself in a doctor hand. You know, say some doctor. You have doctor will come first in the class and doctor will come last in the class, you know. How you know whether you get the doctor will come first or the one will come last? You can't take your life and put in a doctor hand like that. You see all them things when them have in a package? They should put a label on there. They need to put a label on these things and say that they are hazardous to your health. Our ancestors Never used to eat this a shiny package something and that next shiny package something. And they never sick like how they sick right now. Because everything at the latest something come out, you see the picnic them eat it, you see everybody eat it, you don't even read the label. We don't read the label. Yes, but know that some people can't read. But that is a next something. We drink pack soup, we drink nougat, we drink all of the... You ever read the label? No, we never read the label. We never read the label. But it come from foreign. So that is what we want to eat. I think never bother mention nothing about the Minister of Education last week, you know. But what me have to say about this thing, and I don't care, is a disgrace that never in the history of this country people ever talk to a Minister of Education like that. What he do, personally, I think him is outside of him thing. Can't manage that. I don't know for him something. I'm a lawyer. I'm for to deal with law business and make people who know education. And because him put himself in that situation, him get such a disrespect that the past president, two past presidents of the Jamaica Teachers Association, one compared the Ministry of the JTA, which is the Jamaica Teachers Association, and the Minister of Education, as the comparison was a mongrel dog to a lion cat. Respect, earn respect, you know. So obviously they're not on a respect for the man. And if you listen to their side, the man just go up and chat all the while and talk all kind of something before consulting with them, the people who are in education. So it's a two-way something. The thing gone to the level of where somebody could have even compared the Minister of Education to a mongrel dog. That's how it reach, you know. That is where it reach. And then not only one past president had something bad to say, but another past president said, when him open him out and talking, it's like somebody inject him with cocaine. I'm not no respect for the man. So why the leaders of the country can't see that there is a breakdown? That there is no respect for that minister. So what, you're going to keep him in that post? You're going to keep him in the post for more disrespect? For come? And listening to the news last night, him open him out again and talk about the GSAT before the people them who dealing with GSAT even have something to say about GSAT. That is what lawyer do, you know. Lawyer supposed to chat. So that is what happened to him. Him think him in the courthouse chatting, so he just chat. But really, it hurts my heart because teachers used to be such respectable people. And while we're on the subject of teachers, in the country named Finland, they had an education problem. You know what they did to change it? Only the top 10 students could apply to go into a teacher's college, to be trained as a teacher. Only the top 10. In Jamaica, here's one of our biggest problem now. You need 5 subjects to go to 6th form. I think it's 4 you need to go into a teacher, to go train as a teacher. So you answer the question, are we getting the brightest and the best to be teachers? I won't answer that. You answer that. Yeah, blessed good morning to Peter Mackenzie, Valerie and Pinchy, and give thanks for you having it locked into the Spiritual Vibrations program. Have yourselves a blessed day. Yeah, when you read some of these things on the package, I mean, like, can you pronounce them? Some of these things I can't pronounce. Can't pronounce them, you know. And all of these sickness that you get now, because you have some people, you know, them love tell you about them sickness. If them foot hot them, it have a name for it. But we don't say your foot are hot you. Them have some other something and then it got blah, 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 and then itis. And if them head hot them give you a next something. Itis. Because I can't pronounce the name them. What happened to it? That them doing in the next place, you know. So America what them have a name for every. If your finger hot you, if your toe hot you, everything. Them have a name for it and then some fancy name where you can't pronounce. Read the labels. Read these labels.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration.
Yes, I'd like to give a blessed good morning and a very special good morning to my daughter Sabira Gordon, who is listening in today. She doesn't always have time to listen, so Sabi, love you. Give thanks that you're listening.
This is Stars FM.
Yes, blessed good morning to you also, Kwame. So good to know that you're listening. Dada, big up yourself. Hope you're feeling well. But there with you, my thoughts with you all the time. Yes, Kitty, the answer is yes. No evil can enter Babylon kingdom. I am in the the road is
Broken, rocky, and the way seems steep, but try to love judge the people we got to reach. Ethiopia land is where I am not from. We've got to take a positive stand.
This is long time Rastafari telling people about certain things, and it's long time Rasta telling people, say, listen, them listening upon them, watching you on Facebook, and them are listening upon your something and everything, and this whole internet thing. But no, people never believe it. Long time Rasta telling people, say, you need to eat more idol, them never believe it. You see it? You see it now for yourself?
Babylon, fire and a kingdom. Babylon, kingdom, I am enchanted. Say that with the chant. Babylon, kingdom, I am enchanted.
Yes, we want you to see. Never you try not to see. White people in high place, stand for you to speak up. Black people in high place, stand for you to speak up. Maybe you're thinking that you might just lose your ratings. Maybe you're thinking that you might just lose your ratings. People in high place, stand for you to speak up. Yes, we feel it together. We feel it together. Not about the color. Every man is a
After last, listener just texted and said, Sister P, we can't call the Christian names of the sickness, but why all of them have the same surname? That's right. Remember me say, I can't call out the first name. I say, blah, and then itis, blah, and then itis. Yeah, you're right. We don't know the Christian name, them.
might just lose your rating. People in high place, please don't ignore your brother. People in high place, please don't ignore your sister. Never ignore your sister. You never can tell. You never can tell. Just need a helping hand. Or you never can tell. Just need a helping hand. Black people in high place, time for you to speak up. White people in high place, time for you to speak up. Maybe you're thinking that you might just lose a rating. Maybe you're thinking that you might just lose a rating. Not wrong and get right. No matter how you may try. No matter how you may try. That should be right. Should be right. That should be right. White people in high place, time for you to speak out.
Yes, special good morning to you from the UK. What's that, Midnight GTR, who says, Love Styles FM, locked in from the UK. Keep listening to Styles. What can I tell you? It's always such a joy and an honor to receive these Facebook messages. And it says, say the international number for them to call in. International number, it is from the US or from Canada. But our area code, the area code in Jamaica is area code 876. Area code 876, and the number is 453-14. 444. So you go. All of a sudden I get a mental block. All of a sudden, too many numbers to remember. Area code 876-453-1444. We'd love to hear from you.
Just lose everything. Baby, you're thinking that you might just lose everything. Deep in high place, I think you should do what you do. Don't wait too long. Do it as quick as you can. My deep in high place, time for you to speak.
Yes, and we understand that listeners are listening on 104.5 radio in the Bronx. So, special good morning to you, pleasant good morning, blessed good morning. And as you asked for the international number, we just gave it okay.
More people are call on them. Say the poverty thing it we end. Call on them. Herbalists are call on them. Say we legalize the herb from when. Call on them. Rastaman are call on them. Like not gonna go fall on them. Call on them. The children are call on them. Proper education them are depend. Tell them when them in a them big conference. Tell them say them last them don't make no sense. They want to play the Jayun and black a reference. Oh, you come and tell him say it's an offense. Secret agent with gun influence. Secret agent with drug influence. You know want see the youth them a hold them events. You know want them people hold them rems. Call on them, herbalists a call on them. Say we legalize the herb from when. Call on them, poor people a call on them. Say the poverty thing it we end. Call on them, Rastaman a call on them. Like not gonna go fall on them. Call on them, the children a call on them. Proper education them a depend. You don't listen to the calling, then you know you're in a danger. Say the voice of the people is the voice.
Yeah, the international number for the United States and Canada, area code 954-338-7973. That's area code 954-338-7973.
Call on them, herbalists a call on them. Say we legalize the herb from when. Call on them, Rastaman a call on them. Like not gonna go fall on them. Call on them, the children a call on them. Proper education them a depend. And you say you are the leader. Only by mouth one feed ya. You come and go on like Caesar. You better check your procedure. You rum bar and you drink and get merry. You gun there and a gun them a carry. Soldier man down in I'm soldier Larry. And that take a belly. Call on them, Rasta man a call on them. Like not thunder go fall on them. Call on them, the children a call on them. Proper education them a depend. Call on them, herbalists a call on them.
Yes, and Midnight from the UK says, Sister P, such a fantastic accent. Makes me want to jump on the plane and come share the sunshine. God bless Jamaica and her people. Irie.
No sense. Them and the place the Jayun and black a reference. How you come and tell him say it's an offense. Secret agent with gun influence. Secret agent with drug influence. You know want see the youth them a hold them events. You know want them be hold no rems. Call on them, Rastaman a call on them. Say we legalize the herb from when. Call on them, the children a call on them. Proper education them a depend. Call on them, poor people call on them.
Yes, Jimmy Cliff from his latest CD or album, the one that got the Grammy Award, The Children's Bread. Yes, they gave they gave the children's food to the dogs. They do that all the time. They gave the children's food to the dogs, the children's bread. They gave it to the dogs.
Making so many people life so hard. You see, when those cats get fucked, he came on the rocks, stole away the cheese. No winners that
This is Styles FM.
If you are a high school 9 to 12 grader as of the next school term and attend a high school in Portland, St. Mary or St. Anne, and has the talent to play music, Styles FM is looking for you. Send us a 15 minutes mixed genre demo CD showing off your DJ skills. Your mixed CD must be properly labeled with your name and the school you attend, along with a copy of your student ID and a letter of permission from your parent or guardian with the requisite contact detail, all enclosed in an envelope addressed to Styles FM High School Summer DJ Competition for Barbara Avenue, Portland, Portland. Closing date, Monday, July 1. Many are called, but the best will be chosen.
Architects, draftsmen, and surveyors, get your drawings printed in high-quality professional standards. We can satisfy your printing needs. Whether it is for presentation to your clients or for submitting building and subdivision application, make it VJ Printing Services. Whether drawing by hand or with computer-aided softwares, we will plot your negatives and print the copies as you need. We do high-quality white paper printing that is water-resistant and never fades, unlike traditional blueprint. For more information, call VJ Printing at 893-2266.
Saturday Frenzy is the place to be. This and every Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. with yours truly, Lady Natasha, along with the DJ mixing on the ones and threes. Join me live in studio for fun and entertaining features like interviews, entertainment news, our venues and menus feature, and our Frenzy countdown. Come, let us make this a frenzy to remember.
Planning a party, club night out, stage show, a gospel concert, or even a business sales event? Let Styles FM be a part of your promoting tool. Take advantage of our low-priced promotion packages with commercials, interviews, giveaways, reviews, and much more. We have special offers when you mix and match and bundle your options. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Styles FM for the most effective way to exploit your marketing dollar.
Africa, boy, a Sista P come again, yeah. She teaches us about everything spiritual, Africa and the world work. Sista P, teach them, Sista P.
You're a black man, you're an African.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration.
Valerie, that's exactly why I missed you, because Valerie, listener, Valerie just loves the drums.
Styles FM.
We're listening to Sekuba Bambino from Guinea. Yes, we're hearing from Sekuba Bambino. He's from Guinea. Guinea is in West Africa. Even though it's called Guinea, the actual name is Guinea. Sometimes they're calling it Guinea-Conakry because there is actually Guinea-Bissau and the Republic of Equatorial Guinea. So we have Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, and Equatorial Guinea. So we're talking about Guinea, which is now being called Guinea-Conakry. So, its neighbors and it's bordered by Guinea-Bissau, Senegal, Mali, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Cote d'Ivoire, which we call in English Ivory Coast. The population in Guinea is 10 million people. Yes, 10 million people. And they belong to 24 ethnic groups. You know that thing that we say tribe? Well, they're ethnic groups. The largest and the most prominent are the Fula, the Mandingo, and the Susu. Now, we remember that the Mandingo, I've been telling you all along that the Mandingo people came here and ended up in the Manchonil area of Portland. Yes, they were Muslims. They didn't work on Friday, and they adapted to the situation here. However, they were Muslims and they prayed in their traditional way. Guinea has lots of natural resources. It has 25% of the world's bauxite reserves. It also has diamonds, gold, and other metals. The country has great potential for hydroelectric power because the Niger River, the Senegal River, They're both going through Guinea. But bauxite and alumina are really the major exports. Other industries include processing plants for beer, juices, soft drinks, and tobacco. And just in case, while we're in the African segment here, in case you have not heard or you didn't hear that Grace Kennedy, Lasco, and Jamaica National are all entering the West African market in the West African nation of Ghana. So, see, they are seeing something that we here, we're not seeing that. Okay, this is Sekuba Bambino still from Guinea. And I'm playing this now. I'm going to play it a little bit later because I want to show you something about this. Okay, I didn't say it. The dance floor is now open. And a blessed good morning to Lorna, who told me that she just called in and said that that drumming piece, she had danced it with her sister back in the 80s. That's the first time she had heard it, back in the 1980s in the JCDC festival. So see, some things stick with people. That's why culture is important. Good morning to all my friends and listeners in Kenya, Anthony Gitmo, how you doing? All of the listeners in Henry, how you doing over there in Nigeria? Michael Asante in Ghana. Music from Guinea, West Africa. Yes, Ghana, Accra. Everybody in Accra, how you feeling?
Give me the juice.
Yes. Morning, cousin Lisa. I know she loved this part of the program, you see. Morning, Shani and Maxine. You don't have to do aerobics to disco music, you know. You can do aerobics to this kind of music. Yes, and now we move over to Liberia, West Africa. Liberia is one of the countries that Marcus Garvey had suggested that we go to. And in fact, there were many African Americans who went to Liberia. And that's some of the problems that Liberia have, because when they went there, of course, they decided that they were going to behave, that they were better than the people that were there. And it's been a long strife and a long struggle. But anyway, there's peace there now.
One thing I know, they like wearing suspicious. One thing I know, they like wearing suspicious. The worst thing ever, they will put their blast on the beat.
And remember that there is a statue of John Rushmore from Portland, Jamaica, who actually worked in Liberia. There's a statue of him there. We don't even know of him here, but there's a statue of him. He became lieutenant governor in Liberia.
I don't know that working or still watching is on their waist now. Hey, yeah. Ocean balls confused. Yanaba confused. We don't know what on the waist. Not just we tap it. Every year can Newton.
And actually what happened in Liberia is that the government had, they had agreed to give the land to us, and many people could move back to Africa. And then somehow they got sidetracked by the Goodyear? Was it Goodyear or Firestone Rubber Company? And the land was given to them instead to produce rubber trees and consequently rubber.
We know that, go down. When we hustle, our money, they ain't go behind a breaking woman.
And when I say that they have 24 different ethnic groups in Guinea, please don't ask me what language they speak in Africa, because if they have 24 ethnic groups there, it means that they have 24 different languages, although the official language is French. Just like the official language of Jamaica is English, but how many of us really do speak English?
One thing I know, they love wearing sister dress. One thing I know, they love wearing sister shorts. The worst thing ever, they will put their blast on the tunes. La B-Ren call it tunes. Siren call it Kumbulu. Abu-Ren call it Mampuka. Sabelune call it Daksa.
Blessed good morning, pleasant good morning to you all in Bermuda. Bermuda, yes. Carlo Man, My Life. That's K-A-L-O. Carlo Man from more music from Liberia, West Africa.
I used to suffer, there were nobody. I used to suffer, there were nobody. I used to suffer, there were nobody. Food to eat, there were nobody. Food to eat, there were nobody. Close to well, there were nobody. Close to well, there were nobody. Even shoot to well, there were nobody. Even shoot to well, there were nobody. Now go hard, make me song. Now enemy coming there right now. Come on, you come now to invade my life. Now go hard, make me song. Now enemy coming there right now. Come on, you come now to invade my life. Life is a stage, keep on trying now. Today is my day, tomorrow will be your day. I'm living my life. I'm living my life. I'm living my life. I'm living my life. My life, my life, my life. Oh my life, oh my life. My life, my life, my life, my life. Oh my life, oh my life. My life, oh my
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration, Styles FM 96.1 with Sista P. It's styly, it's fiery. Jennifer Barrett said that.
Don't be afraid to build. L&L Projects Limited offers construction and project management services to safeguard developers' investments in buildings and subdivisions of all types and size. We ensure that our clients locally or overseas receive value for money at each stage of the development process. Visit us at Shop 7B, Walker Plaza, Morant Bay, St. Thomas, or call 876-430-9592 or email
lnlprojectsltd@gmail.com.
L&L Projects Limited, experienced in making your construction dream a happy reality.
For the best quality in sound reinforcement and backlining, Native Audio. We have professional engineers with over 20 years of experience. So call us and we'll take care of your parties, wedding receptions, barbecues, conferences, and small stage shows. Crystal clear sound, Native Audio. Our prices are the best. Call us at 871-5212. That's 871-5212. Native Audio. We make your events audible.
If you are a high school 9 to 12 grader as of the next school term and attend a high school in Portland, St. Mary or St. Anne, and has the talent to play music, Styles FM is looking for you. Send us a 15 minutes mixed genre demo CD showing off your DJ skills. Your mixed CD must be properly labeled with your name and the school you attend, along with a copy of your student ID and a letter of permission from your parent or guardian with the requisite contact detail, all enclosed in an envelope addressed to Styles FM High School Summer DJ Competition for Boundary Cavity Portland, Portland. Closing date, Monday, July 1. Many are called, but the best will be chosen.
When it comes to filling a prescription, there's only one place that comes to mind. Supercare Pharmacy, 1 Bridge Street, Port Antonio. They offer 12% discounts on all prescriptions, have a truly friendly and caring staff. Not to mention, they have a wide range in household gifts and cosmetic care. And they're open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And they offer the best prices in Port Antonio. And for your convenience, they're open Sundays, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. or call us at 715-5141. Supercare Pharmacy, the pharmacy that truly cares.
Yes, we're back in this segment, and I'd just like listeners to know that in studio with me is Albert Sterling. He's a literature evangelist, he's a health educator, nutritionist, and a herbalist. And of course, we will be talking about health. So, welcome to the Spiritual Vibrations program, Mr. Sterling. We've known each other for quite a while.
Thank you, Sister P. It's a pleasure being here, sharing on your program this morning.
Yes. Now, Mr. Sterling, we have a sick nation. We have a sick nation. We try to find ways. We talk about the crime. We talk about the children not learning in school. All of these things. And as far as I'm concerned, this all goes right back to the question of health and nutrition. Do you say the same thing?
I do agree with you, Sister B, on that. In fact, as a nutritionist, I really take it from an evangelistic standpoint. So when I speak from the foundation of the Bible, from a biblical and an evangelistical foundation, because that impacts greatly on our lives generally.
Okay. No. I just read this morning where Bermuda, 70% of the people in Bermuda are obese. I know that we have similar figures here in Jamaica, and also the United States is now listing obesity as a disease.
Yes, that is in fact true. And this would not have been if people generally would understand that there are laws governing our being. There are laws governing nature. There are laws to guide us in how we eat, how we live, how we perform our work, etc. If we take the Creator out of the picture, then we're going to travel down a very dangerous road, and that is where the world is heading today.
Yes, and because, as I keep saying, because the rest of the world is that way, and the rest of the world named foreign. Anything that is foreign, we follow. So we are following and going down the drain with the rest of the world.
Yes, and as I said, as an evangelist, as a person who believes in my Bible, and that is where I get my source of information, and that is where my life is guided by every word of God. We are a nation who claim that we believe in God and we believe in the Bible. Yet at the same time, we're doing so many things against the law of God, against the law of nature, hurting ourselves, killing ourselves, and asking, why are these things happening to us?
Well, you couldn't have said it any better. And I will say, even though that I am not of your particular faith, but the Creator is the Creator, and I am also guided by the Creator. You know, and you say that there are laws of man, and yeah, man makes laws, but the laws of man are not necessarily the laws of the Creator. We just make some laws. I mean, like anything that comes up, we just make some laws. I would like people, if you have a problem, to be able to call in on this segment of the program. Now, which is the biggest problem that you are seeing within people now, Mr. Sterling?
The biggest problem that I'm seeing within people now is that people have deviated from that which is godly, from that which is natural, to that which is artificial and superficial. My God deals in the natural and in the supernatural. People tend to deal with that which is artificial and superficial, and that is one of the big problems facing our world today. If we go back to the Bible, God created everything that we need. God created everything and placed it there for man's benefit. When the world came from the hand of the Creator, everything was indeed perfect. But man, as we are, we always think that we want to improve on what God has given to us to make it better.
We buy the hair from China. We buy the nails from China. We buy everything because we're not satisfied with what God gave us. We don't even bother to take care of our hair anymore because we're ungrateful to God. We don't bother to take care of the hair because we know that we can just buy some horse hair or some plastic hair that comes from China. You know, I don't know when we got here, but my specific question is, I see people and they say, it's almost like you're proud now to say, may have pressure. Or you're proud to say, may have sugar. And I would say, I see more and more young people getting strokes. It is amazing to me the amount of young people that are getting strokes. And the other one, so we have the pressure, the diabetes, and the arthritis. Those three?
Yes.
Are those the three biggest problems that you also see, Mr. Sterling?
Those are three big problems, Sister P, but there are many others. As I say, the fundamental problem is that people are unwilling to do the things that are simple to make themselves well in life. People are willing to go to the extreme to disobey the laws of life and the laws of nature.
Yes.
The laws of nature are God's laws. And if we disobey the laws of nature, we are indeed disobeying the laws of God. Man would not have reached, this country would not have reached, the world would not have reached this point if we were simply abiding by the instructions that are given in the Bible, and we claim we're a Christian country, that we should eat and live and whatever according to what the Bible says, whether therefore ye eat or drink or whatsoever ye do, we must do to the glory of God. If what we do is not to the glory of God, but to gratify our selfish desires, to gratify our perverted taste, then that is going to really put us into some serious trouble, not just with diabetes, not just with high blood pressure, not just with strokes, not just with childhood obesity, but with all other kinds of social and economic problems with which we are faced as a country today, because we have deviated from the simple instructions given by God just to walk in his steps and do as he has asked us to do.
I'm going to say something to you, Mr. Sterling, that
Sure.
might come quite shocking. Do you know that I do not believe that it is in the constitution of the Jamaican constitution that this country is a Christian country?
Well, it may not
As
be.
far as I know, it is not in the Jamaican constitution that says that this country is a Christian country. And maybe then now that's where we start with this sort of controversy,
Yes.
where the country is a Christian country, but the constitution does not say that it is a Christian country.
Okay.
So, we start off with these things, and we have many examples of that. We have many, many examples of that in the country itself.
Yes.
If you want to talk about the music, it's one thing. You want to talk about culture, it's the same thing. It's always two sides to it, and there's nothing that is really straight. So we don't follow the Constitution. We don't follow Christianity. We don't follow anything that can take us away from who we are. That is exactly the way that we go. And also this morning, I really want to stay with the health thing, because this morning I was talking about the fact that people just know our ancestors were not sick like how we are. And when I say ancestors, sometimes people think you're talking about some dopey people. We're talking about our great-grandparents and those people. They were not sick the way they didn't have all these different diseases and all of these different things. But they did not drink cup soup. They didn't eat as much fried food. They didn't go to the fast food restaurants and it is almost like there are some people who they show off that they can actually go to the fast food place to buy the food that is killing them off.
Yes. The diseases that we're experiencing, that people are suffering with today, the majority of the conditions that people suffer, we know by now that there are lifestyle diseases.
Yes, lifestyle disease. That's the word.
Yes.
Lifestyle diseases. And if you're listening out there, and by the way, you are free to call in to speak to Mr. Sterling, who know that if you call in with your diabetes and your sugar and your arthritis and all of these different itis, you know what he's going to tell you. It's a lifestyle disease. People are inactive. They sit all day. And a set of people that I'm very concerned about is the taxi drivers and bus drivers. Because they're sitting all day. They have to eat on the road. So they're eating from places that use all of these chemicals as seasonings. And I think they really have to take a stock.
Sista P, interesting that you should say that. Because I read a quotation recently, and it goes like this: man is stupid and foolish and senseless.
Repeat that for me.
Man is so stupid, foolish, and senseless.
Wow. Yes.
Of all of God's creatures, man is the only one who spoils and wastes his food before he eats it.
Yes. Yes. And man is the only one that cannot build his own house. Man, there are so many things that man cannot do that animals can do.
Yes.
You have to wonder which is smarter.
Yes.
Animals can feed themselves.
We can get the best of the crop in terms of ground provision.
Yeah.
And we're saying, man, this is a lovely finger of planting. This is a lovely potato, and so on. But what we really do with it impacts a lot on our health and our lives.
Yes.
Because after you have taken that lovely ripe planting, for example, and you're going to put your pot on the fire, and you're going to pour hydrogenated oil into it, that's already toxic and poisonous. And you're going to heat it again to high temperatures. And then you're going to slice your ripe planting and drop it into that hot oil. And you're going to fry it until it's brown and crispy. And then you're going to sit at the table and feel good that you're having nicely browned, crisp, fried planting. What are you doing to yourself? Because that brownness on it, with the oil that fries it, that's talking about carcinogen material, cancer-causing material that's built up in your food. So after we have eaten all of that fried food, after we have taken our potatoes and we peel them and we do all kind of things to them before we eat them, then what's the nutritional value? We have actually killed the nutritional value before we eat our food. And no other animal will do that. They'll eat their food naturally as it comes from God in nature.
You have some people, Mr. Sterling, they feel that if they don't cook the food for hours, that they're not eating properly. But I want to get back to something. I myself, I like a lot of raw. I like a lot of uncooked food.
Uncooked food, yes.
Uncooked food. And as you're talking about the plantains, but I want to get back to that oil there now that you are talking about.
Yes.
The name too big for me to pronounce. Pronounce it again for me, please, Mr. Sterling.
Hydrogenated oils. That means
hydrogenated oil.
Yeah, that is oil that is heated at high temperatures, and now it's not an ordinary normal food anymore. It has become toxic.
Okay, so there is a thing now where in Jamaica we're getting this so-called vegetable oil. And you know anything about that oil, Mr. Sterling?
I would like to say that most of the oils on shelves in shops and supermarkets, they are bad oils.
Yes.
Bad oils.
Bad oils.
You're talking about bad fats.
Yes.
And for folks who are concerned about high cholesterol and liver problems and general health problems, those are bad fats that we should always try to avoid. The better oils to use would be even your homemade coconut oil that you boil yourself.
The same one that they tried to tell us a long time ago that was no good for us so that they could sell their oil.
Oh, yes.
And guess what? We fell for it. We fell for it. So many of us fell for it that we were even, scoffing at coconut oil. Coconut oil no good and no use, all of these things. And then we were going into their oils only to find out that they're oils. But I don't know, and maybe you have come across this. In some of those oils that we're eating, do they have residues of plastic in them?
From
the oil industry.
What I
read that somewhere.
What I do think though is that these oils, after they have been heated at high temperature, they could actually become a form of plastic itself.
Yeah, I read, I was reading something somewhere that, they do all of these things with oil. A lot of people don't understand that the plastics, all of the hair and these different plastics and things, that basically it's leftover from the oil. The same oil that they use in your car to run the car and all of those things. And I was reading someplace once, and I don't want to misquote because I don't remember the exact article, that even some of the so-called vegetable oils are mixed with these things that are left over from the oil industry.
There's a whole lot of synthetic material that mixed in our foods.
Yes.
A whole lot. And, as you mentioned that, a number of things could readily come to my mind. Lots of residue from other byproducts maybe mixed into our foods.
Yes.
And what's going on in the industry out there? Manufacturers are under no obligation to list on their labels all of the ingredients in their products. So they may list a few, and they will tell you that, for example, there's a secret ingredient, that's unique to them, that they will not tell you what it is. That secret ingredient may be the killer.
But I said earlier on the program this morning that we are getting to the point now of where a lot of these packed things, of course, I have this thing, I'm scared to death of MSG. Okay, and you keep telling people about MSG, and they don't care. They still go and buy the next thing. And the women's bellies, they start to get bigger. They start to tell you that they have headaches and all of this thing. And I'm saying to myself, it's almost at the point of where they need to list on these packaged things that this could be dangerous to your health.
Sista P, you're talking about dangerous things that are dangerous to your health. There's a question on my mind, and I haven't heard any of our educators asking questions to the health minister. I've heard anyone who is in the food industry questioning, those persons who give license to produce foods. I've not heard them asking questions, because on the news we have heard that we have recently the big news coming out of Caymanas racetrack, in which 12 thoroughbred horses were killed by feed that was made purportedly for chicken.
Yes.
And there's an ingredient, I hear one gentleman coming out to speak, that there's a certain ingredient in the chicken food that is perfectly safe for chickens, but may be harmful for horses. I haven't heard any of our educators coming out and asking Mr. Minister of Health, what are you doing to protect us from this ingredient that is good for chickens but will kill 12 racehorses? And all of these people, you have teachers, you have health practitioners, you have people who are so educated. The teaching fraternity, they are up in arms against the minister because of some statements that he has made. But they're sitting in front of their chicken lunch, and none of them would pick up their phones and say, what's in this chicken lunch that killed the horses that can kill me slowly? And I do wonder, as a people, how do we think?
Mr. Sterling, I talk about that chicken thing so much on this program, so much so that I know that the tailor shop on Love Lane is listening in. And I actually went there one day, and you know what Taylor said to me? He said, Sister P, you have the man them with them stop eating chicken. And I felt so proud that I could make an impact. Because why? We're having chicken. You know what is so scary about it, Mr. Sterling?
Yes.
It's not like we even having the chicken one time a week, I tell people we had chicken one time a month on Sundays.
But that was the organic chicken, the common fowl.
And these people are eating. If you go into a restaurant now, there is stew chicken for breakfast. You go lunchtime, and it's not the brown stew. This one is a stew one. I don't know. I would never eat that, even if I was eating that stuff. And then now, and by the time there are all these, I'm not fighting against this, Mr. Jerkman. I'm not fighting against you.
No, certainly not.
No. But
we have to speak what's real and the truth. You've asked me to come today, and I can speak nothing but the truth.
The truth, and I
because
didn't
it's on my
expect you
mind,
to
it's on my
speak.
conscience. The nations are dying around the world. People are dying everywhere, and people need to know. The more we stray from nature, the further we stray from what the Creator's design is, the worse problems we are in. I say to people, you may be free to eat chicken, but make sure that fowl know its mother.
Oh boy, what a way of putting that.
Any chicken you're eating and it doesn't know its mother. If there's no mother to say cluck, 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 pee, pee, cluck, cluck, then what kind of food is that you're eating?
You give me a good one there, Mr. Sterling.
Yes.
I love that one.
Yes, it has to be pee, pee, cluck, cluck for me.
Let's get back to the Ministry of Education.
Yes.
A few weeks ago, the JCDC had over by the church over there, they have their finals. And I went over there, and just, I like to see the children involved with their heritage and thing.
Yes.
And I said to myself, because I haven't been past a school gate to actually see what is being sold there, can't the Ministry of Education understand that education is a holistic approach to educating a child, and nutrition and food is part of it? Do you see there is the bombs, the cheese tricks, all of these things, and this is what is being sold to children. And because it is so easy, I tell you, Mr. Sterling, only a pity you're always on the road and you don't get to hear me on this program. I talk about these things all the time.
Sister P, as a health educator myself and a literature evangelist, I believe totally or in total education.
Yes, it
as you're
has
talking
to be.
about.
It has to
the
be
people
holistic.
of this country, they are sick and suffering and dying, not because there's no help available, but because the people are ignorant.
Yes.
There are few persons out there who will read.
Yes.
As a literature evangelist, and I take my literature out, there are few persons who will read. And so you will find that parents, because a lot of them do not read, They are guided by what happens in the society.
Yes.
They take their cue from ads on radio and on television. So if you have to drink Milo because you have to, because this is the food drink of champions.
Oh yeah.
This is what the children are going to have
Yeah.
because this is food drink of champions. And little did they know that Milo is sickening, it's constipating, it causes worms in the children. When Milo is combined with condensed milk, that's a recipe for cancer.
Oh boy.
Because condensed milk in itself has two basic ingredients that are cancer causing, which is sugar and milk. And those two, sugar and dairy milk, they are cancer causing. And when you combine that with Milo and give it to your children and say, well, this is the start of a good nutrition for the day, you're actually madding your picnic them. They can't learn at school, they're constipated, and you wonder why they have to go to pediatrician, why they have to be taking so much cough medicines and cold medicines, because you're making them sick. We cannot depend on the Minister of Education or the Minister of Health to educate our people. Our people need to educate themselves. And so you and I need to really start the process or continue the process of education, because people who manufacture food, they get license from the government to do that. And if government gets taxes from them, then come on.
They don't care. They don't care.
Yeah, you know, so let's not even go there. It is a responsibility of our parents, our teachers in these
our
schools.
responsibility.
It is our responsibility
even
to begin
as parents to
educate
make
our
sure.
children.
And you know what I find interesting? People all over the world, they are protesting now about different things. All different sorts of things they're protesting about. And we see our people getting sicker and sicker. And yet still we would never take to the streets to tell the government that enough is enough of putting all of this, making people import all of these things, putting them on the shelves, and people just, because it is on the shelf. I remember a time, there was one kind of biscuit, was tough crackers and water crackers. Okay, were they good for you or not good for you? But that was it. You remember that time, Mr. Sterling?
Sister P, I tell you something. What's happening out there, it's really, really terrible. It's awful. And it's even more serious than a lot of us do think.
Well,
you take a trip one day into any of these places that call themselves food stores and begin to walk slowly through along the aisles and pick up item after item and begin to read labels.
No, that was what I was talking about earlier. We
and look
don't
at the
read the
ingredients
labels.
in them.
You can't pronounce them.
No, whatever you can't pronounce, whatever you do know, just label that poison. There are a lot of poisons in our foods. One thing, the food is denatured, for one. It is highly processed, too. Then it is canned or bottled with a lot of preservatives. And then you have to, sometimes the preservative allows it to be kept for years and years and years. And when you eat that food and fill up your system and think you have had a good meal, you are just filling up yourself with junk. It's just pure junk. I find that when I go to the supermarket, I go there for a few things.
Very few things. Very few things.
You'll go pick up household cleaners.
Yes. Very few
box
things.
matches,
yes.
Your mops and stuff and things like that. But people need to understand that if they're going to live their lives and save their health, they're going to have to remove this super from the market.
That's another nice one. That's another nice one. We have a call coming in here.
Yes.
we just got a call from Ray in Canada, and in response to something that you said, Mr. Sterling, he was saying that the government is they don't really. In other words, what he's saying is that what you had said is that the government is bringing in all of these bad things, and they don't really care because they're making money. They get the taxes off of it, so they can also bring in the good things and make the taxes off of it. So the government, we need to, what happened? This thing big enough, Mr. Sterling.
It is big. It
It's
is
big
really
enough.
a big one. And
We
it's
are
not just
not-
big,
no.
Sister P. It's not just
It's
big. You know what? You know what it is?
massive. Yeah, what it is.
You want me to tell you what it is?
What it is?
It is the great controversy.
That is what it is?
Yes, it's
Because-
a controversy among the nations. Because hear what? There are two superpowers running the world today.
Let me just take a break. Let me just take a
Yes.
break for ads.
Yes.
Stars FM, you're my number one.
It's the inaugural Portland Bike Fest, Sunday, June 30th. Ken Jones here strip, St. Margaret's Bay, Portland. Lots of fun, lots of excitement. Stunt bikes going crazy. Drag racing cars on display. It's a big family fun day. Gates open at 10 a.m. Tickets pre-sold $500, $700 at the gate. Children $300. It's Portland's Bike Fest, Sunday, June 30th. Don't miss this.
Lumber, cement, steel, plyboard, plates, cups, shower curtain, sheet. Then this now go take me all day, man.
Daddy, mommy say I must go a builder's depot.
I need to find somewhere with ample parking space, gives discounts, does delivery, and has the most courteous staff.
Why, Daddy Duffy?
Yes, Builders Depot, right at Industrial Estate, Longwall in Barnes Bay. I call them at 715-3128 or 284-3337.
Because me I tell him, we got Builder's Depot over there so.
Check them out.
Builder's Depot, once we need it, we have it.
Portlanders, Akan Auto Technology, located at 33 Bomber Crescent, Port Antonio. Visit us for all your auto repair and servicing. We offer computerized wheel alignment, computerized wheel balancing, suspension checks, AC repair, inspection, and all your auto repair needs. For a complete auto repair and service, visit or call Akan Auto Technology today at 715-5205. And remember, we are located at 33 Bomber Crescent.
If you are a high school 9 to 12 grader as of the next school term and attend a high school in Portland, St. Mary or St. Anne, and has the talent to play music, Styles FM is looking for you. Send us a 15 minutes mixed genre demo CD showing off your DJ skills. Your mixed CD must be properly labeled with your name and the school you attend, along with a copy of your student ID and a letter of permission from your parent or guardian with the requisite contact detail, all enclosed in an envelope addressed to Styles FM High School Summer DJ Competition, 4 Barbara Avenue, Port Antonio, Portland. Closing date, Monday, July 1. Many are called, but the best will be chosen.
Yes, I should really have scheduled Mr. Sterling for here to be about an hour. But you feel like I'm taking into your time because I know that you have all these people waiting on you to address their particular problems.
Sure.
But as Ray had said, that the same way that they can import the bad things and get taxes from it is the same way that they can import the good things and get taxes from it.
Yes.
But it is up to us. And when I say that this thing is big and it is massive.
Yes, and
because
I say it's a controversy.
We don't realize that the people of this country have a voice in the decision making of this country.
Oh yes.
So what we have become is that you either vote for the P or you vote for the J,
Yes.
based on a $3,000 that they are going to give you.
Yes.
To vote for them or to ride on a motorcade.
Yes.
And some people get some things that then pack up at their house
Yes.
and don't give to anybody else, or they
Yes.
might even sell it.
Yes.
I'm not afraid for talk.
Yes.
Okay? And so you don't have, it's the same plantation society where you have, but the government now has become the plantation owner.
Okay.
That takes care of the people, and you get to throw a little of the crumbs from the big house, you know, from the great house, you throw a little of it, and the people are happy with that. So the real thing now about us pressing the government and saying, listen, enough is enough. We want some good food in this country.
The controversy, Sister P, is about good and evil. It's
Good
about
and
good
evil.
food and bad food.
Yes.
That's where the controversy lies.
God
good
and the
food
devil.
and bad
Right,
food.
God and the devil.
All right. Life and death.
Yes. Yes.
The road that leads to life and the road that leads to this destruction.
Yes, destruction.
Now you have a set of people in our world today called food manufacturers or food scientists. They are the ones who work their science, quote unquote, on foods. Okay? And they dissect foods and they take foods out of their natural habitat. And they extract from foods the nutritional value and they process what's left and then add to it what they want for preserving and for
All these-
coloring
yes,
and
all
for
these
making
different
it
chemicals,
attractive
yes,
and all
yes,
of that.
yes.
And then they give it to the people who are ignorant and they eat their stomachs full of it. It's about good food and bad food. It's about who is out there aiming at our population, not with an M16 gun. And we think that the man who is in the ghetto shooting and looting is the real wicked man. The real wicked man who is in his science lab trying to rob us of our foods.
Yes.
Because our foods come to us. There's a situation in which a little story was told about a man who was on a bus. And if you're on a bus and you have a $1,000 note in your pocket and the pickpocket should come on it and slip his two fingers in and takes out your $1,000 notes. The conductor comes around to collect fare. You can't find your money. You look so bewildered and frightened. And you begin to cry. And then the thief looks at you and felt sorry for you and say, okay, here's $100, pay your fare. Okay, this pickpocket is like food manufacturers.
Yes.
After they have robbed you of your
rob you.
$1,000, they feel a little sorry for you. They throw back a little thing in there and say,
Yes.
this is vitamin enriched.
Yes. Oh, vitamin enriched.
Vitamin enriched.
Yes.
After they have robbed you of all the important
Yes.
nutrients, the vitamins, the mineral, the calcium, and all the important trace elements that were supposed to make your body function well, that your immune system should be on par. So many persons are suffering today from immune system weaknesses, leading to a lot of problems, anemia, and so many things because of the robber. And the robber is the food manufacturer. People don't understand that. They think that the robber is the knife man and the gunman. Yes, they are. But in a real sense, you're the one who work hard for your money and you want razor pay every day. And then you go out and you buy these foods. There are two main culprits in our diet, white flour and white sugar. And we buy that with our hard-earned money and we take it home and we eat it. These are robbers, food manufacturers who rob us of our health, and we think that what they're giving us is the best. Our nation need to wake up.
But my thing is, how are we going to get them to wake up? Almost every week I talk about the same health problem. Of course, I'm not a health expert, but I read a lot. And you pick up a lot along the way as you get older because, age gives you wisdom.
Yes.
And I talk about it. But even the people that are around me, and this is what gets to me, people who are around me and hear me talking this way.
Yes.
They don't care.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't care.
They
But
don't care.
the thing about it that is going to shock a lot of these people back into reality is when they remove the user fee from the hospitals.
Right now, a lot of people are being shocked into reality because they're sitting on the edge of their grave and they're wondering, how did I get here? They didn't listen. They didn't listen. And you warn them from time to time and they just don't listen. But one day, the reality will strike them because they'll become so sick and they would have spent all their earning on sickness, until one day when all their monies have been spent, they have nothing left to spend on their health.
I can't understand it. Why must I work hard? Okay? Why must you work hard? Why must so many people work hard? And then when you work hard, you have this tax to pay, that tax to pay, so forth. And then as an individual, tell yourself, you don't care what is on the label. You're going to eat anything that you feel like.
Yes.
You're going to get sick. And then the taxes from the other people who are working hard must take care of you in the hospital.
That's right. And again, people are fooled by advertisement.
Slavery done. And I
Yes.
don't understand that slavery finished.
People are being enslaved by their diet. That's the word, Sister P. That's the operative word here.
Yes.
People are being enslaved by their diet.
Yes.
Their perverted appetites.
And they don't care about the fact that we have to pay for them.
Oh.
Because they are going to do whatever they feel. I'm going to give them picnic three bag juice in the morning. And a cheese tricks for breakfast.
Yes.
And a bam bam. We used to call that lollipop. They
Yes.
call that bam bam
Yes.
now. And then now when you carry the picnic to a doctor every week.
They give them some medicine.
That is our taxpayers' money. Who are you? Who are
But
you?
I don't see people at the school yet selling much ripe bananas and
They don't sell that.
and
They don't
fruits
sell
to the
that.
children anymore.
And why doesn't the government stop that?
Well, I really don't know.
you
That's
know,
a big question. Sister
Why
P.
doesn't the government? In other words, they don't care. I keep telling. I just said this morning, you know.
You know
You
what I
have
saw?
doctor that come first in the class and doctor that come last in the class. How you know which doctor you seen?
But Sister P, I saw a thing some time ago that you wouldn't believe what I saw. You're talking about who cares? I went to the Bustamante Children's Hospital. And that's an institution that takes care of sicknesses in children of all types. And you would expect that as responsible citizens, that we would take better care of our children. What did I see at Bustamante Children's Hospital? A large soda machine.
No.
A large sweetie machine.
No.
In which they put their coin in a slot and they get any sweetie and any flour
Yeah, man.
that they want.
Yeah.
At an institution that you're taking care of the health of the nation's children.
Yes.
Somebody has got to do something. It seems somebody has knocked their heads.
Yeah.
I don't know what is happening, but it's just crazy. It baffles me. I cannot understand it. I cannot understand it for the life of me why
Okay,
these things
but
do happen.
People get sick and they go into the hospitals here, okay? And what do they give them to eat? White rice. White rice.
Okay.
They open a tin of sardine. The sardine is in a can that is lined with, well, it's an aluminum can,
Yes.
which aluminum gives you a kind of poisoning that is another whole thing.
That's
what
right.
they give you.
That's a whole different ball game again. The aluminum poison. We wouldn't even get into that today because that's
It's
a whole
just too
big
much.
subject.
Mr. Sterling,
Yes.
you have to come back, because time run out.
Oh,
and,
sure, sure.
I hope
That-
you enjoyed us with our little exchange here.
Of course, it was my
And,
pleasure being here with
I
you today.
really
Sister
want
P.
you to come back because sometimes people know me and they must say, Chacha, I do Sister P because she a Rasta, she a chat them to something there. So
Okay.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
I brought in somebody
So you
that
brought
is
me in here
I
today to
brought
do what?
you
To level
in
the
here.
vibes?
So that level the vibes, we leveling the vibes.
All right,
Mr.
all right,
Sterling,
all
thank
right.
you ever so much.
Bless you. It was my
okay?
pleasure, Sister P, and I'm looking forward to being with you another
and
time.
yes, we have to get
you will
together
tell the listeners
again.
at a later date when it is that
Yes,
I'm
I
going to
will
be
let
back
them know
on the
when you're
program
going to be
again.
back. And I think that hopefully the reason that no one called in is because they're really listening to what we're saying.
Okay,
You know,
yes,
I
I
find
think
that, yes, I think we're beginning to get there now.
People will listen and absorb before they do
yes,
respond.
Yes,
eh?
because this thing, like I had to tell people, you see, people are more into the shout outs and the big ups and the thing
Yes.
rather than listening.
I did for mommy, I did for daddy, I did for everybody.
Yes, and Rosie from New York just sent in a text and says they don't care. Everybody wants to make money. I really learned a lot from listening to the program today. Give thanks, Rosie. Well, as Rosie in New York learned a lot, I also hope that you have learned a lot. Smiling and carrying on when you hear this stuff and not taking it seriously, not sitting and reflecting on yourself. And as you have to look at your God self, not just the outer self and you buy the pretty clothes and put it on and you don't take care of the self. Yet still you buy everything, the nails, the gluing, the hair, all kinds of stuff you do to yourself. But you don't take care of yourself. You don't take care of yourself. Okay, we'd like to thank Mr. Sterling and hope to have him back very soon. You know, Karen just sent me a text, and I remember when I first started this program, and I used to, give out the different herbs and so forth, what they were good for. And, it makes me feel good because Karen said that this has been her lifestyle for the last 12 months. And if ever there was a listener who paid attention to a lot of what was being said on this program, it was Karen. And she said, my health is 90% of her food that is consumed. In other words, she thinks about what it is that she's eating now. And I do remember, Karen, I remember. In fact, it was Rosemary. Mr. Sterling, just before you leave, one of the listeners, she says that's been her lifestyle for the past 12 months. And I was referring to the fact that when I started this program, I knew that that was not her lifestyle. Yes. So, it is good, yes. As this listener says, Sister P, when you're in class and the teacher is teaching, you really can't be there talking about it. When the teacher is speaking, you have to listen so that you can learn. And you can't miss the key to the lesson, really. Yes, and as we have a call, it says you learn a lot, but if you don't do anything with what you have learned, it's a waste of education. This is Karen again. The Rasta man has always held this view, but many of us ignored his teaching. That's the Rasta man and the Rasta woman. Now it is reality. And that also was from Karen.
My love, now don't look so sad. The party, forget your troubles until tomorrow. Don't be upset in the party, baby. Whenever you're ready.
Yes, and as Rosa says, people they take care of their nails, their hair, and everything, but they never take care of their health. And it's only when they get sick, basically, is what she's saying, that they start to care about their health.
With me, girl. Rock with me, girl. Rock with till tomorrow. Don't be upset, it's a party, baby.
Boy, Karen, I didn't even realize that you had asthma. And as Karen says, I remember the first time I spoke about rosemary. Karen said she had it growing on her windowsill and she didn't even know that it was basically that it had so much, medicinal value in there. And she says, I have time. No, she live in Nebraska, you know. She live in Nebraska. And people who live in Jamaica, she have thyme and rosemary growing at home. She eat natural. She eat wheat and bulgur rice and tons of fruit and vegetables. And her asthma gone. Her asthma gone. I know people come to me and tell me about asthma, you know. But you see, they don't want to hear what they have to do. They only want to complain about what is wrong with them. And it not gonna work. You have all of these flowers made in China with all this dust in there. Your house full of so much something till you can't even clean the house properly. Because you can't move through the house. You have settee and sofa made with fabric that was made, cloth, all right, that was made for countries that have snow. And all of this dust build up. And on top of that, you're eating the wrong food. And then you have to fly go up a hospital for them give the pump. The pump. I didn't want to see the pump yet, but that is it. No, we have to change this thing. Karen, I'd really like to thank you for being such a big participant in the program.
Hold my hands when you're ready, let me rock with me, baby, rock with me, baby, rock with me, baby, rock with me, girl, rock with me, yes, rock with me, girl, rock with me, yes, dance with me, rock with me, baby, bounce with me too, rock with me, girl, rock with me, yes.
Introducing to you the modern techniques of self-defense called Kung Fu fighting, y'all.
Kung Fu fighting, not the kick like lightning, and a Babylon calling, and not the dread on the ball, and not the set up the self-dreadlock, set up the self-dreadlock, I just a not up, I just a dread up. So we check one view, we go do what we do. We check Jen sing, making picture to the king, all the Kung Fu fighting. Mercy Lord, oh the baby, the one anti-Lego, and two anti-spread out. A one anti-love it, move ya, two anti-love it. And the dolly down a power bang, the dolly pan the gully bang. You dub it in a power bang. The dolly pants in a CI drive. The dolly down a Plain Avenue. The dolly pants in a CI school. The dolly too low rise. The dolly to the temple. I would temple I talk dread. Come to the temple, yeah. You set up yourself dreadlock. Set up yourself dreadlock. The automatic pistol remote control. The kick like lightning, the Kung Fu fighting. The automatic pistol remote control.
Cause it's a kung fu fighting, and not to kick like lightning. Hit him out the back, you never know about that. Kung fu fighting, but not to set up yourself dreadlocks. Set up yourself dreadlocks.
See me, you think me no know you? You think me no see you? Really me bam bam. I me say see me, you think me no know you? Now you think me no see you? Really me know yes. Cause some tell me say me old, some tell me say me young, some say me ugly, some say me handsome. The lyrics are me dumb, it's sweeter than a plum. I lick you like a 357 Magnum. Me have a lot of lyrics, DJ still some. But when me come a dance, them a band super come. Them say see me. You think me no know you? You think me no see you? Really bang lada. Me say see me. You think me no know you? Hey, you think me no see you? Really bang yes sir. Come say birds in a tree, say fishes in the sea, but no man in this world but Jack to me. Say once I was blind, but now I can see. Jaja, open my eyes and show me roots reality. No let's say me love and me say 190. Me chat it in a dance or in a party. Name see me. You think me no know you? Really man, name see me. You think me no know you? Well me know, yes sir. Cause some tell me say me slim, some tell me say me fat, some say me man while some say me crack. Through me brain does a go like a computer clock. And anyway me do me get the dance all of that. Them say see me. You think me no know you? Nah, you think me no see you now? Cool now, really bang, tell it to them. Come say right close round the top, bang around. Say right close round the top, bang around. Jim down on the bush, I got a style and fashion. I tell you this, I wanna do the whole nation. The name see me.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration.
Don't be afraid to build. L&L Projects Limited offers construction and project management services to safeguard developers' investments in buildings and subdivisions of all types and size. We ensure that our clients locally or overseas receive value for money at each stage of the development process. Visit us at Shop 7B, Walker Plaza, Morant Bay, St. Thomas, or call 876-430-9592 or email lnlprojectsltd@gmail.com. L&L Projects Limited, experienced in making your construction dream a happy reality.
Yo, me I tell you, say yo, don't miss the adrenaline rush with Digital T every Saturday 4 to 8 p.m. where new music and new artists lives. Yo, it's entertaining and interactive. Yo, don't miss the party hour 7 to 8. Totally. Na 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 na. Baby, when you take my picture on the camera phone, when me and the next girl carry on from the beach. Yo, don't forget in the Digital T, the adrenaline rush. Totally.
Planning a party, club night out, stage show, a gospel concert, or even a business sales event? Let Styles FM be a part of your promoting tool. Take advantage of our low-priced promotion packages with commercials, interviews, giveaways, reviews, and much more. We have special offers when you mix and match and bundle your options. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Styles FM, for the most effective way to exploit your marketing dollar.
I'm on the go, I'm on the go. I'm on the go, I'm on the go. You've been standing like that beside the radio all day. Haven't you heard about Styles FM on the go?
With Styles FM on the go, you can listen to your favorite programs by calling the USA number 213-992-4360. If you're in the UK, it's 020-3670-1330.
It's that easy? Wow! Styles FM on the go? I like it!
Yep, other than they represent for Z-Mag, the artist thing right now. Them a shot 14 hours straight to the spot. Out and turn the whole place lock. And on the end so don't forget that. Snack spot, best price, hard drives, and memory card for your slot. Fully endorsed by that majestic entertainment. Z-Mag, Z-Mag,
see him a grab the whole place hot. Nothing ordinary, capish?
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration, Styles FM 96.1 with Sista P. It's styly, it's fiery. Jennifer Barrett said that.
Styles FM.
I'd just like to let listeners know, got a very interesting text from Ray in Canada. And as Ray says, which is good because we're in this section of what I would call our culture and heritage. And I haven't gotten the right name yet, but right now it have to do with Fiwi heritage and Fiwi culture. But as Ray says, in recognizing the powers that are down pressing or oppressing and repressing and suppressing Africans, including Africans born in Jamaica, the lack of knowing who they are manifests itself in the miseducation of our people. Hence the results that you are seeing in Jamaica and other places in the world. This is what is happening. As Africans in Jamaica continue to see through a Eurocentric lens and not through an Afrocentric viewpoint, Africans in Jamaica will continue to have fundamental and social issues and problems. Thank you ever so much, Ray. You know, I tell you something, you know. You see the Jamaicans that live outside of Jamaica, I keep saying it, you know, on a more patriotic, you know. Because right now you have people in Jamaica, yeah, them love Jamaica. You know, when they love Jamaica, you make somebody outside fight against Jamaica. And then that's when them love Jamaica. You still hear how them love Jamaica. Them not feel no way for open a pack of biscuit and just throw down the paper right there, so. Even the Rasta man that might have said that him is so idle. You know, sometimes you have some man, them get the piece of plastic with the spliff in there, and them just tear off the thing and then just throw it down right there, so to you know. And them idle, you know. We're not fighting against the Rasta man, you know, but we're just talking the truth. And you have next people, oh man, everything Jamaican, them have on red, some people have on red, gold, and, well, that's another thing. We're totally confused. We don't know if we are red, gold, and green. We don't know if we is black, gold, and green. We don't know if we is lime green, as they bring in the Chinese. We don't know what we is. But anyway, we just throw everything everywhere. Part of our culture. No, me not going to accept that nastiness is part of my culture. And we don't teach our children. The other day I see a little girl right across on me, and the little girl come and she open something. She open the sweetie and she just throw down the paper. I tell her to pick it up. But guess what? Our parents never did teach her that. Our parents never teach her that, you know. Never teach her that. So she don't know. So it takes somebody like me, you know, to show her that that is wrong. You don't just show. You can't love your country and do that to it. Garbage everywhere. The rivers then block up and then people get flooded out. All of these different things going on. How are you going to love your country? If you love your country, just, well, if you don't love yourself and take care of yourself, I guess it's hard for you to love your country.
Attend a high school in a Brooklyn area.
Yes, so you can start over the Bob Marley. Just give you a history on Bob Marley here this morning, done by History Man, informative History Man. Very, very informative, brother. You can, if you go on YouTube and see some of his dub poetry that he has done. He has done quite a few of them. I think he's done on His Majesty, Marcus Garvey, different ones. So start over here now.
I'm not a philanthropist, but what I did is out of pure philanthropy. Alright, Bob Marley's story, Bob Marley's story. History man upon the mic with Bob Marley's story. Bob Marley's story, Bob Marley's story. History man upon the mic with Bob Marley's story. 1945 born Bob Marley. Tuesday was the day, the 6th of February. 9 mile sentence, way down in the country. Sidela Malcolm, that is Bob Marley, mommy. Hold on, listen, you're a who are the daddy. Captain Naval Sinclair Marley. 6.5 pounds when them weigh the baby. History man them on the mic with Bob Marley's story. Bob first school him go the Imam Bunny. I want little school.
Yes, and as Valerie says, real food and real music makes the soul healthy.
At the age of 5, Bob moved to Kingston. Live a Earwood Street for 1 year and done. West Kingston where Bob used to run up and down. Return to country with Sidela Malcolm. Bob Marley's story, Bob Marley's story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley's story. Bob Marley's story, Bob Marley's story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley's story. Bob returned to Kingston at the age of 10. But Livingston was him closest friend. Hold on, keep cool. A Bob Marley rule. Attended model private school. Wesley Ebenezer Central Wishes. 1955, me say, oh what a shock. Bob Marley father just died from heart attack. History man dey on the mic at the truth me a chat. Bob first guitar make out a sardine can. Who was the inventor? Bunny Livingston. 1961 Bob write 3 songs. 1962 him sing the first one. Who produced it? The man was named Leslie Kang. George Nat, that was the name of the song. Do you still love me? That was the next one. Bob was a welder before him turned musician. Bob Marley's story, Bob Marley's story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley's story. Bob Marley's story. story, Bob Marley story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley story. No producers produce Bob Marley song. Clement Cox na dad was the next one. 1963 produced one of Bob's song. 1964 the song reached number one. Simmer Down, that was the name of the song. Lee Perry, Bonnie Lee and Clancy Echo, Danny Sims, Johnny Nash and Arthur Jenkins. Last producer name is Chris Blackwell. Enough of them messy I take Bob Marley fit high. 1965 them sing the song Rude Boy. February 10, 1966, married to Rita, she become the missus. At the same year Bob leave and go America. Attend a high school in a Brooklyn area. Half of the story have never been told. Bob first labor named the Whale and Soul. Bob Marley story, Bob Marley story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley story. Bob Marley story, Bob Marley story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley story. 1968 is the birth of reggae. Who create the sound? No Lee Scratch Perry. At the same year Bob start to grow him natty. Influenced by the great man Timo Plana. 69 the Whalers link up with Upsetter. Them time that the Whalers did have 6 member. Cherry Green, the Valley, Kelso, June, Brat, Wait, Bob Marley, Peter Touch and Bonnie Whalers the great. Bob and the Whalers do a lot of LP. 1970 Soul Rebel LP. 1971 Soul Revolution. 1972 Catch a Fire LP. 1973 Burning LP. 1974 Natty Dread LP. Rastaman Vibration I keep them alive. That the LP done 1975. Bob Marley story, Bob Marley story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley story. Bob Marley story, Bob Marley story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley story. 1975 on no must remember. Had the last time the Whalers performed together. Through the Mowa Rita Marley and Marcia. Them are the high trees Bob backup singer. 1976 the 3rd of December. A 5 gunshot them give Dan Taylor. One in a Rita head, one near Bob's shoulder. Lyrics Griffith get one, but them never kill them. 1979 them perform a Harlem. 1980 Madison Square Garden. Commodores get flat, the group mash up from them. Stevie Wonder and Bob Marley turn a real big friend. Bob Marley story, Bob Marley story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley story. Bob Marley story, Bob Marley story. History man dey on the mic with Bob Marley story. Bob first child him have a real Rita. How a pretty little girl when name Sidela. Satan they a hell, Jah rule up heaven. A August she born 1967. The second child him have a Ziggy Marley the Great. October 17, 1968. The third child them have named Stephen Marley. 1972 born April 20. Robert Robbie Marley, one of Bob Marley's son. 1972 him born up in a trench town. Rowan Marley, me know that you the feel it. 1972 him born just like Robbie. Karen Marley, she is an English woman. 1973 she born up in England. Stephanie Marley a Bob Pitney for sure. The year when she born a 1974. Julian Marley a one of them in the hive. The year when he born a 1975. 1976 born Kimani Marley. Damian Marley a him named Juna Gang. 1976 born July 21. Makeda Janesta she a the little last one. The year when she born a 1981. At the same year the boy them accomplish their mission. Me no know if a two of them a spread rumor. Me hear them a chat about Baba.
Alright, we're going into real heritage something, yes or no? With Auntie Rochi. We're going to this Auntie Rochi, you know. Because here what are the things we do now. You see, they used to have in the village, you would have what they call a griot. It is G-R-I-O-T. You hear the word? G-R-I-O-T. And it is something like how you see our dub poets give, just like you hear History Man a while ago, giving a whole thing on Bob Marley. So their thing was to keep the history from one generation to the next. so that each generation would know what is going on. You see, I don't fall for this thing so much of where people talk about, well, we never write down with history. So what? So what? If they never break up our culture and break up our heritage, then we would still have our griots and they still would have been doing. Why? I don't see where people make such a big deal of those things, because we have just given up our culture. So, Miss Lou, and she had her Auntie Rochi series. So we're going into Auntie Rochi, and just to remind listeners that many of you who are in what we call foreign or far out, you can have your family, friends, go to YouTube and Styles FM Radio, and you can find this particular program and all programs listed there. And you can pass this information on, because it is important for us to keep that aspect of our culture and our heritage going, so that our children and grandchildren, what are you going to tell them? That our culture started with dancehall? No. To get back ourselves, to get back to who we are, it is important that we keep handing down the culture from one generation to another. I want my grandson to know mentor music, communal music. I want him to know all of those things. I don't want him to just say Jamaica history and culture start with dancehall. Because once you have that inside of you, it makes you a person. You can identify with a country, with a nation, and with a people. So let's go into Auntie Rochi. We have one Jamaican proverb what say, if breeze no blow, you no know so that fowl got skin. Which is a true thing. If the feather them no blow up, you no know so the fowl have skin. And Larks missus, from authority go announce Nanny as national hero. At that time you get to find out how much Jamaica smaddy still shame of them slavery heritage. The girl mooches, she get out. Cho. What make them have to go dig out that the old slave duppy for turn national hero? Auntie Rochi eye them glisten with vexation, and she wheel round per mooches and holler. Not duppy hero, a warrior woman. Sit down mooches, let me tell you about her. Grandy Nanny couldn't stomach slavery. She used to hate the very sound of the word slave. And she take her out and vow for use Nanny Town, which part she live, as a refuge and backative for all runaway slave who could have find them way there. But it wasn't easy to find your way there. So Nanny used to send her warrior brother them by night to rescue the slave them from the plantation them. Yes. Thief for the slave them from the plantation by night and give them safe passage past Nanny Post into Nanny Town. You can just guess how the slave owner them did vex about that. Yes, Papa. You know how much time them send soldier and militia for attack Nanny Town, and Nanny pop them. Now they would have make our people them dress up themselves in a leaf and disguise up themselves like tree and bush and hide themselves back a rock and stump. And meanwhile the attacking soldier them a march up a hill, them will see the whole hillside a rush down upon them, tree and bush a gallop down like a horse upon them. You can guess how the soldier them frightened, so till them all dash with them ammunition and pick up them foot in a them hand and run like them pepper them. History books say the soldiers were baffled and retreated in alarm. Locks! What a joke! Mooches holler. Nanny pop them. Go on talk, Miss Rochi. Go on talk. The Auntie Rochi say, Grandy Nanny couldn't talk much English, but she could have make drum talk and she could have make horn talk. She always wear her a bang horn on a string round her waist, and she would have stand up at the head of the precipice upon Nanny Town and fling back her head and lift up her heart and blow any message she want to our maroon people them. All that the day when she feel the danger that she was into Nanny Town. And she feel that Nanny Town was not secret no longer. And the soldier them was marching in. She sound their bang message to her followers and tell them to pull foot across the hills. Keep to the mountains. Put plenty mountains between them and this mountain and find a new hiding place. And then she start to set fire to the town and sound their bang again and say, stay free, stay free. Well, same time as Auntie Roach stop to catch breath, one boy named Cobbage come in and get out. What a go on? What a go on? The guy Moochie said, Miss Roachie? He said, what a go on? What a go on? The guy Moochie said, Miss Roachie, I tell you about Nanny. Here the outer order boy. Nanny Warrow. Nanny goat. And him start holler. Bah! Bah! Auntie Roachie wheel round pan him and say, not Nanny goat, Cobbage. Not goat. Woman. A strong, fearless Jamaican warrior woman that wouldn't buckle under slavery. Your ancestor, Cobbage, that you should have prouder and stop holler bah, bah, and holler talawa. Cobbage say, pop story, give me Miss Roachie. Auntie Roachie say, my grandmother tell me so that your grandmother tell her so that Nanny Town, Nanny, and Champong Nanny, and Moortown Nanny was the self-same Nanny. And when history books said that Kodja was the most daring maroon leader of the time, everybody did know so that it was him sister Nanny who was a get the orders to swoop down upon the plantation them at night time and set fire to the cane piece them and lego the slave them and bring them to strengthen the maroon forces them. Oh, but Nanny wouldn't have no part or lot with peace treaty signing. And when Kodja was determined to sign peace treaty, Compound Nanny take away herself from Compound Town and go back to Portland. For Nanny say as long as there was even one slave on plantation, no black smaddy was free. Here, Cobbage. I saw Auntie Roachie. Auntie Roachie say, I saw. But black people never get nobody for write down for them era deserving deeds in a book. So from generation to generation, them write it down in a them remembrance. And my grandmother tell me, say, for her grandmother tell her, say, that for her grandmother did tell her, say, I saw. Aye, aye, aye. Okay, very special segment here. Cassidy, can you put on the Jamaica United, which is a reggae song, which is a song for the which was a Jamaica football team reggae song in 1998. I don't know if it is still their song, but I would like you to listen to it for me, please. The Jamaica United, which says Rise Up.
Rise up, shine like the sun. Rise up, rise up. Your journey has just
Yes, the Jamaica football team song Rise Up. Okay, Cassidy, can you move on with that for me, please, with the Sekuba Bambino? Okay, so we heard the Jamaica football song. Now we're going to hear the Guinea football song. And I would like for you to text in and tell me which one sounds like the soul of a nation. We heard the Jamaica United Rise Up. And now we're going to hear Sekuba Bambino with the Silly National, which is a song for the Guinea West Africa national team. I want you to just text in and tell me which one sounds to you like the soul of a nation, like black people business. I want to tell you, see when me hear this? My spirit left out of my body, you know. And it reached a Guinea. And it dead in the stadium with 80,000 people. And when them are dancing, you know, I don't know one word them saying, but me dead with them, you know. When the man said go, when I say go, I say goal, just like everybody else having a ball. I tell you what, my spirit left the body and gone clear a Guinea, gone dance with them, your people here. And we don't even know them, but it was fun. Yes, them beat where them take away the soul. And that is what happened, is the soul of the nation gone. Listen to the soul of this nation, you know. Yes, the theme song for the Guinea West Africa national. We're going to put on back the Jamaica one. And I want you to tell me which one sound like the soul of a nation. Me know some me born in the wrong country, you know. Alright, this is how we soul gone. This is how we gone. Watch how we just take it nice and easy. That's why all what the government do, we don't know nothing about it. We just sit down, we just easy. Alright, Cassie, get back to Guinea there for me. My soul reach clear in Africa. I want to tell you, the Jamaica one don't make my spirit leave me and go to the stadium. But the Guinea one, I done cross the water long time, gone cross Atlantic, I reach in a Guinea, in the stadium. Me not saying that Rise Up is not a good tune, you know. Me not saying that, you know. But me just saying that which one represent the soul of black people. Yes, as we reach the 12 o'clock mark, 12 o'clock, 12 noon.
Valjan Entertainment and Conscious presents Reggae to Reggae on Saturday, June 29 at Carter Park Complex, Port Antonio, featuring Jimmy Riley, Jacure, Junior Reed, Ninja Man, Highway, Sisla, Kiprich, and many more. Musical juggling by King Tafari Sounds with the DJs Rolex, Hatabal, and Gringo from New York. Admission $1,000 at the gate and $2,000 VIP. Also featured free kids fun day and free giveaways 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Sponsors Style FM, TVJ, Terrace Booking, Irie FM, 103 FM, Valjan Entertainment, and Clear Sound.
Mr. Brown, the work material done, you know. What me fi do?
Check Robinson's and Sons Hardware, man. Them have everything you need and more. They are at 18 West Palm Avenue, Port Antonio, Portland. Paints, nails, doors, everything to meet your hardware needs and much more. Call them at 993-9763 or 382-6209 and email them at sandarhardware@gmail.com.
Mr. Brown, me get everything we need quick and fast. Sure. If we could have just stopped the chatting, so we could have done the work just as fast.
What was that, Johnny?
No, man. We just say Robinson and Son are going good.
Robinson's and Sons Hardware. We are always here to serve you.
Thursday flame, act it up, pull up that one the fire bread, and tell you where the thing go. Hear me no Styles FM 96.1. Hear me the 96.7 FM, you don't know the thing go. Every Thursday fire bread, keep the fire burn. Yeah man, 5 to 9 p.m. You don't know the thing go. Fire bread, pull it up, pull up that one there man. You see how it's a real best, and that's the one there.
Fire baby, fire baby, fire.
Ladies, something is on for you on a Tuesday night.
Music.
No more loneliness. Now you have Prestige, your ultimate companion. Experience his musical charm with charismatical passion. So innovative and more interactive.
From 9 to 12 midnight.
On Styles FM. Music with Prestige. Don't miss it.
If you are a high school 9 to 12 grader as of the next school term and attend a high school in Portland, St. Mary or St. Anne, and has the talent to play music, Styles FM is looking for you. Send us a 15 minutes mixed genre demo CD showing off your DJ skills. Your mixed CD must be properly labeled with your name and the school you attend, along with a copy of your student ID and a letter of permission from your parent or guardian with the requisite contact detail, all enclosed in an envelope addressed to Styles FM High School Summer DJ Competition, 4 Baldwick Avenue, Port Antonio, Portland. Closing date, Monday, July 1. Many are called, but the best will be chosen.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration, Styles FM 96.1 with Sista P. It's styly, it's fiery. Jennifer Barrett said that.
Morning to you, man. Just to let listeners know that that Styles FM High School DJ Summer Internship Competition is something that is actually very good. It's for 9 to 12 graders who attend a school in Portland, St. Mary or St. Anne. and they have the talent to play music. And I know quite a few of those young guys who have the talent to play music. So Styles FM is looking for you. Listen to Styles for more details at 96.1, 96.7, or you may call 286-9216 or 993-3358. Let me go over those numbers because sometimes people give out numbers so fast. Let me go over it slowly. You can telephone 286-9216 or 993-3358 to find out more about the Styles FM High School DJ Summer Internship Competition.
Of all the world's religions.
Morning to you, man. Morning to your love. I say, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we working. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, now. Well, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we working. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, now.
The black oasis, ancient Africa is sacred. Awaken the sleeping giant. Science, art is your creation. I dreamt that we could visit old Kemet. Your history is too complex and rigid for some Western critics. They want the whole subject diminished, but Africa's the origin of all the world's religions. We praise bridges that carried us over the battlefronts of Sudanic soldiers. The task put before us.
You hear me out? Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we working. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, now. Well, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we working. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today?
Who are we today? The slums, diseases, AIDS. We need that all to fade. We cannot be afraid. So who are we today? We are the morning after. The makeshift youth, the slave ship captured. Our diaspora is the final chapter. The ancestral lineage, built pyramids. America's first immigrant. The king's son and daughters from now waters. The first architect, the first philosophers, astronomers, the first prophets and the doctors was us.
Now can we all pray, each in his own way, teaching and learning. We can work it out. We'll have a warm bed, we'll have some warm bread and shelter from the storm dread, and we can work it out. Mother Nature feeds all in famine and drought. Tell those selfish in ways not to share us out. What's a tree without root? Lion without root, a lie without truth. You hear me out? Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we working. Can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, Lord. Well, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. Make some more love come. Yesterday we working. I tell you, young blood, this world is yours today.
Yo, daddy, why you never the D-Day? Morning ki torte teacher, wedding ke D-Day. Oda markila deso, wedding ke dumshe. Oda adne ki dum ay, wedding ke dohe. Yo, daddy, why you never the D-Day? Morning ki torte teacher, wedding ke D-Day. Oda markila deso, wedding ke dumshe. Oda adne ki dum ay, wedding ke dohe.
Marley, distant relative. We're all distant relatives, no matter where you from, where you live, how near, how far. Africa, China, Japan, Afghanistan, Israel. We're all fans, we're all distant relatives. So that's why we came together. One of the reasons myself and Damien came together. Cause we all come from one place, and that's Africa. That's right, you too, and you, the whole world. We're all family. We just spread out all over the place. So to all my distant relatives, let's take it back home.
I said, well, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we workings, can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Yeah, now. Well, Africa must wake up, the sleeping sons of Jacob, for what tomorrow may bring. May a better day come. Yesterday we workings, can you tell me, young ones, who are we today? Who are we today? Morning to you, man. Morning to you, love.
Can you hear? Will you Africa? Look how long Rastafari call you. Jamaica, look how long Mama Africa calling you. Oh, you see many signs and don't know that you see. You reap what you sow and you sow what you reap.
Yes, just to say to you that you had a couple of comments, Mikey in Florida, that he actually prefers the song for the Reggae Boys, but he's mixing up New Guinea and Guinea, and he says even though it has a African thing, the point that I was getting to is not which song is better, but which song is the soul of a nation, the soul of black people. Remember that the soul of black people is drumming, you know. That is it. The soul of black people is not classical music. So what I was getting to is the soul. You see that soul that wakes you up and makes you rise up and go out there and tell the politician them what they're not doing. I just personally feel that our song is very laid back and it's not the kind of fire. Maybe because me come from a fire sign. It's not the kind of fire that make you want to go out there and really tear down the place. Just my opinion.
So long, Rastafari, I'm calling my word. So long, days in a city, I'm calling.
The Rastafari, the Prince of Peace, Lion of Judah, conquer the beast. After that, stop about a Jesse with priest. I tell about push them, I tell about priest. Tell about land, them I tell about peace. Amharic Hebrew language like this. Rastafari, he new language like this. But them Caribbean like them don't want to believe.
Africa, look how long Rastafari calling. Jamaica, look how long Mama Africa calling you. Oh, Africa, look how long Rastafari call you. Jamaica, look how long Mama Africa calling you.
So long, Rastafari, I'm calling. So long, days in a city, I'm calling.
Africa. So we're okay to get on the hot. Hey, oh. African cola, Kalangola, 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 Opasi Shamalang, Gola, Kalangola. Me burn the fire from Babylon, nothing no chat from Babylon. Cause a you corrupt, the ghetto youth, we don't know wicked up, we know Babylon. When me walk, I trample down Babylon. Talk and ride down Babylon. You know what ways they have with your clans and plans. Come trapping the man, come nothing, come no can come take from Africa, from me again. No, no can come take from Africa, from me again. Nothing, no can come take from Africa, from me again. No, no can come take from Africa, from we again. True religion, you bang down a Lebanon. Pick yourself and a blame Afghanistan. We do no tricks and cons, implement a plan. Then you go the dumb Saddam. We see you a draw nearer and nearer. But the Isle mama got now go share ya. Oh, me nah get scared. We defend this prayer.
Yeah, greetings to Aladdin Kenya, who he says, big up Styles crew. I always log into your station. Boom tunes all the time. I'm living in Yorkshire, UK. That is Yorkshire.
From Africa, from we again. Nothing no can come take from Africa, from we again. Them no like when we are in the hills. Them want we still have to pay them bills. When you think say you're safe, you are safe like a cabbage. Them all wanna count off the mills. It's an authentic reggae beat. Let me skank off the shoes off of my feet. I get 3 Peter touch, 2 Bob Marley, and the little berry sound sweet. You know can't come take from Africa, from we again. You know think you know can't come take from Africa, from we again. No, you know can't come take from Africa, from we again. You know think you know can't come take from Africa, from we again. So the bingy man a call and go.
Oh, you think you can take Mama Africa from me again? Yes, I'm going to take it from me because you know see who gone on there. Grace Kennedy, Lasco, Jamaica National. And we are sit down and talk about a pure hungry belly people over there. Yes, I'm going to take it from me again. So them line up themselves. Them line up.
As a you corrupt, the ghetto youth, we do no wicked up, we no Babylon. When me walk, I trample down Babylon. Talk and ride down Babylon. You know what ways they have with your clans and plans. Come trapping the man, come nothing, come no can come take from Africa, from we again. I just wanna say, you know. Oh yeah.
This is Star.
Tell them, yeah. Let's get ready for that. Right away. Aye. Watch this. Even though they put with you, them taste ya. The cleanest start up on blood in a them chest ya. Them no easy in a the waist ya. I go on Exodus like the great Robert Nesta. Them mind spoiled till it a festa. Them now go get no chance to pull out like no Chester. Now unite we like Manchester. Kabaka pyramid and Escalive I come fit tell ya. Strive. Never let them get you down. No time we are strive. Hey, stumbling is not fall. Make sure you reach the finish line. Yeah. Strive. Never let them get you down. No time we are strive.
your butt from against the wall.
No, you got to keep the forward motion, no go on and roll. Steady, made the true commotion and storm. You've done a lot of work, but you've got more to perform. Like when I'm sleepy, but still I got more shows to go on. In this game, many I play for take a life, but I am seeking for ways to try to make a better life. Hey. You may be happy and I may not dress alright, but I am trying for my goals and all my mind. Yeah,
we are never let them get you down. No time we are strive. Stumbling is not fall, make sure you reach the finish line. We are strive. Never let them break you down. No time we are strive. Stumbling is not fall. Alright, I see them guided missile, leaving mankind misguided. United we stand, but fallen divided. Tell them to choose and them still undecided. Still the Almighty provided. I coulda come on, arrest or leave I alone. If I even them I leave it, tell them to leave I alone. Nah, I'm no meat, but I'm a rebel to the bone. Still have to make it even without the comb, because man I strive. Never let them get you down. No time we are strive. Stumbling is not fall. Make sure you reach the finish line. We are strive. Never let them get you down. No time we are strive. Stumbling is not fall. Remove your backs against the wall. Even though them put me through them tests, yeah. They clean his heart up, pump blood in a them chest, yeah. Them no easy in the west, yeah. I go on exodus like the great Robert Nesta. Them mind spoiled till it a festa. Them not go get no chance to pull out like no Chester. Fly unite we like Manchester. Tabaka pyramid and escalate, I come to tell you. Strive. Never let them get you down. No time we are strive. Hey, something is not fall. Make sure you reach the finish line. Yeah. Strive. Never let them get you down. No time we are strive. Something is not fall. Remove your back from against the wall.
And when the rain a fall, the ground still tough.
Still tough.
All mama had to tell we things wrong.
Things wrong.
Yeah. Now tell me if you see it like me. The words they speak are not true on TV. How can things be getting better when so much people still are suffer? Them say things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it, we can't. Them say money are run right and all, but back still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month and that about the code. The ends now meet. People lying up on street. Change is what we need. Tell me if you're going through this, working all day and night and still can't live a good life. Tell me if you're going through this, the money where you make done before it reach your hand, my friend. Tell me if you're going through this. Now no money for gas stars, so you can't to drive your car. Tell me if you're going through this. Every day I wonder if no better life for them for you. Them say things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it, we can't. Them say money I run right and all, but back still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month and that about the code. Because ends now meet. People lying up on street. Change is what we need. Tell me if you're going through this, working up overtime and still can't pay your bills on time. Tell me if you're going through this, the work so hard, still can't feed the youth them on your yard. Tell me if you're going through this, tears run from your eye when you look over your life at night. Are you going through this? Every day I wonder if no better life than they for you. Them say things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it, we can't. Them say money I run right and all, but back still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month and that about the code. Because ends now meet. People lying up on street. Change is what we need.
So many times you are on your last dime. People see a smile, don't know what you're going through inside, yeah. Working so hard, but still ends not meet. Sometimes you won't believe, no better no day if you real.
Things that get better, but we can't see it. We can't see it. We can't. Them the money around right now, but back still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month like that, about kick out. Make our ends now meet. People lying up on street. Change is what we need. Them the things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it. We can't. Them the money around right now, but back still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month like that, about kick out. Make our ends now meet.
Yes, Morgan Heritage and Ends Now Meet. I don't know, Cassidy, we can go through that again because but I love the new song, you know. It's new Morgan Heritage, Ends Now Meet, and it is so true. For so many people, ends now meet. Price going up, all kind of something, but the pay not going up. Tax going up, everything going up. Ends just can't meet. It now meet and it can't meet.
Now tell me if you see it like me. The words they speak are not true on TV. How can things be getting better when so much people still are suffer? Them say things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it, we can't. Them say money around right now, but back still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month like that, about kick out. Make our ends now meet. People lying up on street. Change is what
yeah, big up to the mental health workers like Nurse Marie Brown, Mr. Panton, Shane, and Dwayne from the Port Antonio Hospital. They have it locked to style.
Tell me if you're going through this. Now no money for gas stars, so you can't too drive your car. Tell me if you're going through this. Every day I wonder if no better life for them for you. Them say things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it, we can't. Them say money around right now, but back still I feel it. Still I feel it. Can't sleep at night because we stress out. Every month like that, about kick out. Make our ends now meet. People lying up on street. Change is what we need. Tell me if you're going through this. Working up overtime and still can't pay your bills on time. Tell me if you're going through this. The work you work so hard, still can't feed you them on your yard. Tell me if you're going through this. Tears run from your eye when you look over your life at night. Are you going through this?
Yeah, you know, I mean, people ends now meet. There was a brethren that came to Portland here. I don't know which parish he came from. And we used to call him Doc. And in terms of making roots and tonic, he was absolutely the best. He never used to boil him tonic. He used to steam it. And, you know, all of a sudden, somebody invited him to Switzerland, and he went to Switzerland. You never hear nothing more about him. And recently, I was in Kingston, walking down the street, and I saw somebody. And through him used to have a limp. I said, what a way that they limp the paper, Doc. And when me look at Doc, one of them homeless beggars in the street, and I had to go over to him, and you should see people looking at me when I went over, but I know the brethren. And I said, Doc, what happened to you? He said, boy, they mashed me up at Switzerland, you know, Sister P. So you see this thing where we always, I say, it's not good to stay a white man country too long. I say, they mash down Doc is something else. They man mash down a beg, a Kingston, and it's the best roots and tonic preparer. Me no know none better. Me know enough people will make roots, enough people will make tonic. But the man don't boil his. He used to steam it the best. And him go to Switzerland and come back, mash down it. Me not mash up, he mash down.
Working up overtime and still can't pay your bills on time. Tell me if you're going through this. The work you work so hard, still can't feed you them on your yard. Tell me if you're going through this. Tears run from your eye when you look over your life at night. Are you going through this? Every day I wonder if no better life than they for you. Yes, the things that get better, but we can't see it. Can't see it, we can't. Them the money
the time is 12:30, and just to remind listeners, you see, it's not so expensive, you know. You see, when them time slot here, like 12 o'clock, 12:30 and them time, you could have your business, you know. And then we read that the time signal is brought to you by so and so. Even if you have a little place, that is not very expensive, Call the station and find out about that. Because everybody want to hear them name big up on there. And you do get a lot of business. So 12:30, 1 o'clock, you just ask them. Just call and tell the station, say you want a time slot. It is very inexpensive and very good for your business.
Better, but we can't see it. We can't see it. We can't. Them the money around.
You're tuned in to Spiritual Vibration, Styles FM 96.1 with Sista P. It's styly, it's fiery. Jennifer Barrett said that.
Do you sell $20,000 or more per week in phone cards? Do you want the best discounts available in the industry paired with the convenience and security of wireless technology? Then sign up to retail your phone cards, Digicel cards, and a wide range of other phone cards from Source Card Center's new wireless terminal. Wireless phone card machines are now available from Source Card Center. Come to the source. Source Card Center, 173 Mountain View Avenue, Kingston 6. Or call 978-3119. That's 978-3119.
Feel the fire, feel the heat as Fire Greg takes you back in time with Sunday Peppering on Stars FM 96.1. Sundays 8 to 12 midnight. He'll deliver the spice and sauce you seek to begin the work week. Only on Stars FM.
Planning a party, club night out, stage show, a gospel concert, or even a business sales event? Let Styles FM be a part of your promoting tool. Take advantage of our low-priced promotion packages with commercials, interviews, giveaways, reviews, and much more. We have special offers when you mix and match and bundle your options. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Styles FM for the most effective way to exploit your marketing dollar.
If you are a high school 9 to 12 grader as of the next school term and attend a high school in Portland, St. Mary or St. Anne, and has the talent to play music, Styles FM is looking for you. Send us a 15-minute mixed genre demo CD showing off your DJ skills. Your mixed CD must be properly labeled with your name and the school you attend, along with a copy of your student ID and a letter of permission from your parent or guardian with the requisite contact detail, all enclosed in an envelope addressed to Styles FM High School Summer DJ Competition, 4 Boundary Avenue, Portland. Closing date, Monday, July 1. Many are called.